What's that? Is that all your notes? Can I see what is all that? That's
Yeah,
an
just
awful.
this is comfortable for me.
Right. Okay.
Do not like.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Right. So remember, everyone, one question.
Yeah.
That means even you who are preparing for your own presentation, you can make a question for her. Yeah. Okay. Right. So where's that? Okay. Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, please begin.
Hello everyone, I'm Zdravka Srebreva and today I'm going to tell you about the master of Bulgarian architecture, Nicola Ivanov Fichev, known as Kolyu Ficheto. The presentation will take 4 minutes, so if you have any questions, you can ask me at the end. Thank you and enjoy. Let's move on the next slide, please. Here, in next slide, we will talk in a little bit about the history. He was born in the year 1800 and lived up to 1881 in Veliko Trnovo, Principality of Bulgaria. He orphaned at the age of 3, so when he was only 10-year-old, he started to learn from the local craftsmen in Bulgaria. After that, when he was 17-year-old, he started to learn stone masonry in Albania, Serbia, Odessa, Constantinople, like a part of a small team. After that, he came back in Bulgaria and continues learning in construction and architecture of churches, bell tolls, and bridges. In next slide, please, I'll tell you why the master is exactly master. He's famous with that how he became an assistant on the age of 23, and at the age of 36, he was fully recognized as a part of construction elite at that time. So he was made a revolution in Bulgarian architecture and construction of a lot of churches, bell tolls, and bridges. For all his period, he made 4 bridges, over a dozen churches, a town hall, a town hall, and a lot of monasteries, houses, and inns, all between Veliko Trnovo and the Danube port of Bulgaria. So, in the next slide, please, I'll tell you a few interesting facts of him. In addition to his Bulgarian language, he was able to speak fluent Turkish and good Greek, Serbian, and Romanian, but in fact, he was illiterate. He wasn't able to read or write. Second fact is that before each project, he don't make any skits of his project, just made a wax model. And the third most interesting fact of him is that how he lay down under one of his bridges to guarantee as evidence its safety with his life. And on the next slide, please, I'll tell you the big meaning of his work. This is the words of the master. Even today they sound with particular force. He gives us example of that to bring to create more bridges to each other, regardless of gender, nationality, or religion. In next slide, I'll tell you about my conclusion and recommends to you all. Let's take his example and to create more paths and bridges to each other. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, you can ask me now. Yes?
Can you tell me about the more wax model?
Yeah, because he didn't know how to construct, like to make skits. So his way is that to use wax.
Okay.
Why did you choose this topic?
With this topic, I try to recommend to you all to create really more paths and bridges to each other, regardless of our differences.
Thank you.
Is him photo on your Bulgarian banknotes?
Yeah?
Yeah. What is the reason of him photo on your banknotes?
Master.
Because at that time he was fully recognized as a master who not have any education about his work. So he was able to work in this sphere, and he was really famous with his excellent work. So all Bulgarian people, we are proud of him.
Okay,
Thank you. Yes.
What was his education?
In fact, he not have any education of that. He was take his learnings from the old masters in craftsmen and just practice. No read anything, just practice. Yes.
What is the most famous project of the master?
He had a lot of famous projects, like the churches Saint Nicola, and even the house with the monkey. But I think on the first slide you saw the covered bridges in Lovech. The covered bridge, sorry. Yes?
I have a question. How did he finance his projects?
Always he take donate from the local population. So this was a lot of the money for his project, and other way it was that like to order from Ottoman Empire at that time.
Thank you.
Yes,
What kind of person was Nikola Ficheto?
Nikola Ficheto was really extremely honest, was loved by the Bulgarian and Turkey people, and he don't want to, he wasn't spoke for his personal life. For him was really important his work to be excellent, absolutely excellent and perfect in that.
So you talked about wax models, yeah?
Yes, wax models.
So did he make the wax models himself?
Yes.
Right. So he didn't do any sketches for his
No.
designs.
No,
Don't you think that made it quite difficult to?
For have a like documentary about him, and they tell us how he just work by eye, like to fix it. Everything is in his mind, and after that he was a part of the process for each project.
So how did he do the inside of the buildings?
Inside.
Did he make a wax model the inside too?
No. I mean only for the first like a skit, instant of skits, he made a wax model.
Okay. Right. Thank you.
Sorry.
Your sources?
Next slide, please. Here are my sources. If you have interest about him, you can read more information.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.